Time for baseball now on a Wednesday night in the windy city of Chicago. This evening, we've got a matchup from the AL Central Division between the Minnesota Twins and the Chicago White Sox. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Division rivals do battle. Next, Lucas Giolito gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, Matt, he's looking to bounce back for a little bit better of a performance than his last one. Pitched less than 5 innings in his last one, was able to come away with a no decision. I think he and his team are expecting a lot more in this one.
So stepping in is Benito Osuna. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the AB now. And that's in there for strike one. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
2-1 now to the Twins leadoff man. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Now another 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Gotta love the battle we're seeing right out of the gates in this game. That's 7 pitches now, and if this is any indication, we're in for a good contest here.
Hard hit ball to short. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
First things first, here's a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First delivery to him. Past history with Lucas Giolito. The pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
Down 1-1.
Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Two balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons. 2-1 pitch, a circle change taken for a called strike 2. The 2-2 is in there, a called strike 3.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Up next for Minnesota, Luis Arias. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
And a dive, but he's back in. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw on a great time to pitch out as he'll be thrown out easily at second.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a back, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Just getting started here on the south side in this one. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another 1-2 delivery.
Nope.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Nothing doing here for the Twins. It's the Twins nothing. White Sox coming to bat. Major League Baseball is on the show. Kenta Maeda is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Minnesota. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy is fun to watch. How about his last start? He had 10 Ks, lots of swings and misses, and this is one of those guys, when he's throwing the ball over the plate, he can get a lot of strikeouts.
So now here is Leury Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The designated hitter,
And the pitch.
Garcia.
And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
The windup and the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Man, I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Up next for Chicago, Adam Eaton. And he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. First pitch on its way. Now a liner caught out there by Simmons. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third,
Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
You know, Matty, I took a look at this lineup today and getting a chance to talk to some of the guys around the cage. One thing that they preached to me was the fact that they were dead last in the league in grounding into double plays, and well aware of the fact that they don't shoot themselves in the foot. They give themselves a chance when they're putting guys on base to drive in runs and not get that 2-for-1 sale.
The average sits at 294, 22 home runs, and 54 runs batted in. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. 2 out, nobody on. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Again, another foul ball. One and two, here it comes.
Oh, that's out.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. Down in order go the White Sox. Still no score. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
Josh Donaldson.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Jose Abreu. We know the bat plays, the ability to drive the ball out opposite field, no problem. But I don't think people realize how soft this guy's hands are at first base, constantly bailing his other infielders out.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. He'll come in with an average down at 230, 7 homers, 39 driven in. The windup and the 0-1.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
And he misses there. 1-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him as the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton.
Center fielder, number 25.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 258 the average to begin play. 15 long balls and 43 RBIs. A ball and a strike.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Bases are empty, one man out. And he fouls this one off.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Change his speed there, but it's taken for a ball, 2-2. Three balls and two strikes to the Twins center fielder.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
So here's Jake Cave to the plate, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 5 homers and 37 RBIs.
That's a ball.
Ball two now.
Well, they're certainly letting you know as an offensive unit that they're going to be patient. As a pitcher on the mound right now, you have to recognize that and start attacking in the zone early.
A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. But not before the Twins get one, and it comes on this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Minnesota. Ready now for the White Sox. Eloy Jimenez. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Hit weakly back to the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting fifth.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. I want to focus on the bringer of rain, Josh Donaldson, playing third base, not only from the offensive side as he evolutionizing the game with his new swing path, he'll also dive into the stands defensively to save a run for his pitcher.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He'll start this one at 269, 14 homers and an even 40 RBIs. 0-1, here it comes. Ball 1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. One out, nobody on. 3-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The 3-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 6th, the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
And here's the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, impact.
2 out, nobody on. That's by him for strike 1.
1-1.
The 1-1.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Full count now. 3-2. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. It remains 1-0.
I've got choice to sacrifice my...
Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll bring Williams Astudillo into bat.
Williams Astudillo.
First offering. Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2. One and 2 to the Twins catcher. Now a high fly ball headed for the corner in left. It has the distance. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You could see his eyes light up when that popped out of the pitcher's hands, and he just hooked it foul.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Lifted down the line in left. And foul. Another try at 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. The next 3-2. Popped him up. Grandal over to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the American League's Central Division as you see where these two teams find themselves entering our ball game here today. The next twin up, Kyle Garlick, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. And now the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
That's popped up. Abreu trying to get there, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box, Benito Osuna, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
Down the third baseline. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Here's a look over to first. So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Osuna is off of first with 2 away. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Two balls and a strike to count.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. 2 out with the man at first. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. One left for Minnesota, but they hold a 1-0 lead. So here's Yoan Moncada, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Now the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to Yoan Moncada.
No strikes.
3-0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
Now the 3-0 offering. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Now to the plate, Luis Robert. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, the pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
So now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row, loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Swing, and he pops him up. This one's down. It's the White Sox first hit, and it's going to be for extra bases.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
At the plate now, Leury Garcia. 0-1 the count. He went down swinging to start the home first. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Striding in is Adam Eaton. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there at the knees. Strike 1. Moncada over at second. Hernandez on at first with 2 down. And he lays off for ball 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Here comes the 1-2. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a base hit. The throw home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. Here's the 1-0. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. In the dirt here. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. And that is off the wall in right field. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. Into the box now, Eloy Jimenez, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Count even at 2-2. From the stretch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. It's the White Sox 3 and the Twins 1. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now into the box, Luis Arias struck out in his first at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Fouled off. The 2-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Eaton is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh.
Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Josh Donaldson, flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And it's fouled away.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he fouls this one off.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2 in just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. Digging in next, Max Kepler. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
That last at-bat, that home run, that was a changeup that was away, that he went out and hooked it, he pulled it. So if I'm going to throw that changeup again, I might throw that thing on the inside part of the plate. This guy looks like he has pretty good coverage on that outer third of the plate.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you've got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here comes the 1-2. Fouled away.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals instead.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Score holds. It's 3-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the White
Bottom of the inning now. And here comes the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Goodness, 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. A ball and no strikes. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one. Fouled straight back. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. 1-0 the count. From the stretch. Line drive, fair ball down the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Luis Robert is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling to find the zone, and you might have just bailed him out.
Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
The batter, number 8.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. Singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Fouled off. The set and the 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. White Sox strand a couple as the lead remains 3-1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. First pitch of the AB now. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit on the ground out to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for Minnesota, the first baseman, Jake Cave.
So 1 down, no one aboard, and it'll be the left-handed bat of Jake Cave digging in. And now the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's out.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
2-2 the count. Into the windup and the pitch. Williams Astudillo, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
1 out, runner at first, and that'll bring Williams Astudillo into bat. From the stretch. Hit in the air to left. Waiting on it is Jimenez. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle Garlick.
So now to the plate, Kyle Garlick. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. popped him up. Hernandez has a play, and he makes the play to end the inning. Twins wind up stranding one, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and digging in is the veteran DH, Leury Garcia.
The designated hitter.
Here it comes.
Leury Garcia.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for two. And the White Sox get something going here. It's a leadoff double.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
In now is Adam Eaton. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Up next is Chicago.
Now a man at third with one away. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. First pitch on the way. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And it's a 4-1 game. And he'll get in there safely. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Jordan Balazovic will take the ball now as the new pitcher. In now, Eloy Jimenez. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home is in there for strike one. One and two now as that's in there at the knees. From the belt, kicks and deals. Anderson leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Now back.
So here's Jose Abreu.
Jose Abreu.
First delivery to him. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
Outside, 3-0 now. And And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Standing in now, Yasmani Grandal. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. The 1-1. On the ground to third. Donaldson's up with it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. 5 innings complete. The White Sox lead this one 4-1. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Benito Osuna. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Going back is the left fielder. A jump at the wall, and he's got it. Great play for the first out. To the plate now, Andrelton Simmons. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Soft liner to the left side. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down.
Batter number 2, second baseman, Luis Arias.
That'll bring up Luis Arias. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order. They trail it 4-1.
I don't wear no cape or apron, so I ain't saving you a cleaner house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth.
Stepping up is Yoan Moncada.
Leading up for the White Sox, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Now the first pitch.
Ball one.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 1-0.
Hey! 1-1. That's ball two. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
The batter, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
The batter will be Luis Robert. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
Nope. Outside.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Here's the 2-1 home.
That's ball 3.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. And that's outside. He lost him ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. The 1-0 home.
That's a ball.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Robert, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Leury Garcia, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
And for me, this is the side he looks more fluid from. A little more control in his swing, and it seems to lead.
Oh, a diving stop at third. One there. Oh, but he beats it out.
Boy, that was a smooth play, wasn't it? Great job to lay out and make the stop, and then to feed the second from his knees for the out. Pretty impressive display there.
Adam Eaton digging in next. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 0-1, and a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. From the stretch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. The 3 of us are back at Guaranteed Rate Field in just a moment. Jay Spry is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now the pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. Now to bat, Max Kepler. He went down on strikes in his last at bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Here's Byron Buxton now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Lays off 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
The 3-0. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Next up is Jake Cave. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. In there, 1-2 now. Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. 1 left for Minnesota, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Last half of the 7th here, and stepping up is the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
The shortstop, Tim.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. A ball and a strike now. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Buxton has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Eloy Jimenez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Jimenez hits a little over the 270 mark. 2 balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
The 2-0. Four runs, 7 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
The 3-2 one more time. Hit in the air out toward left. Garlick is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So the next to bat will be Jose Abreu. It was a walk in his last trip. Now here's the first offering.
That's a ball.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo! Up and in.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Yasmani Grandal would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Down in order go the White Sox, but they lead it 4-1. Ryan Tepera is on his way into the ballgame now, as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. Now it'll be Willians Astudillo. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. Here it comes. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1.
Nope.
High and wide, 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
And the pitch on 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. And now in the box, Kyle Garlick flew out last time up. Here's the first pitch. Tried to hold up there, but the appeal goes down to Rusty Valentine at first, and Rusty ain't convinced, so that's strike 1. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Nope.
Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Now the pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Hit in the air down the right field line. After it is eaten, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 3-2 pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Twins cut the lead now to a 4-2 score.
Not shocked by that swing right there. An absolute bomb. You can tell this offense was kind of salivating to get to home plate. His presence on the mound right now leaves a lot to be desired. He needs to start attacking or he's going to be lifted.
So now to the plate, Benito Osuna, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Andrelton Simmons. Strike one to start the at-bat. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, this is a huge out right here. 2 outs in the 8th inning. If this guy comes in and does his job, they hand it over to that beast in the 9th.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
Yep, 1-2.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the White Sox 4 and the Twins 2. Randy Dobnak is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready now is Yasmani Grandal. Lifetime in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
Grandal.
First pitch on the way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. The 1-0. This one is launched. Look at this. Kepler looks up, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
And the home crowd has really come to life here in the bottom of the 8th. They know as well as anybody that a 3-run lead this late in the game is awfully tough to overcome, especially on the road. 3 outs, and this one is theirs.
At the plate now, Yohan Moncada, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Dobnak has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Kepler has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
Up next for the White Sox, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
So next to hit is Luis Robert. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Now the first pitch. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. White Sox able to add on thanks to the solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Twins. It's now 5-2 Chicago. Liam Hendricks comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Now at the plate here is Luis Arias. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. And this is taken in for out number 1. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see, he's up near the top, currently 6th in the AL in that category. So here's the cleanup hitter. Josh Donaldson struck out in his last trip to the plate. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Here's the pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Max Kepler. Swung on but fouled off to the left. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 0-1. Here it comes. Now this small but vocal crowd come to their feet. Minnesota, good night.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
5-2 the final score tonight. Chicago led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Lucas Giolito earns win number 7 on the season, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Liam Hendricks records the save, his 21st of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.